Welcome back to Newcrest. We're going to be meeting a brand new resident today. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to like them or not. They're a little bit unlikable, a little bit more likable. I don't know. But stay tuned and we'll meet them in just a little bit. But for now, like I always say, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We have just made it over 100 subscribers. Thank you very, very much. And please leave me a comment and a little bit of a like if you don't mind. And we're going to go ahead and meet this new resident in just a bit. Okay, so we are meeting a brand new sim today, and this sim, she looks very much like young Georgie, and that's because she is a cousin slash niece somehow of the foster family, but it's on a mistress's side. So she has some of the features, and because Georgie, this sim, her name is Lacey Whittington. She doesn't have the foster name, but they basically they didn't grow up together, but Lacey grew up with her aunts and stuff like that. So they let her stay here, and because she doesn't make a lot of money. So it was kind of like she was born out of wedlock, and from the father of Georgie and the other foster sisters. And because of the scandal, he stayed with his wife until he died. But yeah, this was one of the other illegitimate children. So she's much younger than the others because he was quite an older man when he had her. And so she's a young adult. So the thing with Lacey is that she is an influencer. And so she is a wellness and health influencer and lifestyle. So she kind of does a little bit of it all. But she's just moderately so. So this is her profile. This is her traits: self-absorbed, vegetarian, and she's very high maintenance and gregarious. So she has some dislikes, as you can see. So she doesn't like that kind of music. She doesn't like idealist sims. Doesn't like those colors, she likes those colors. Sorry, she likes idealist sims, and she likes these. Sorry, I'm sorry. I forgot. They weren't busters. They were likes. So she likes these things. I was gonna say because she likes purple and pink, and you're gonna see that in a little bit as it reflected in her living room area and so on. And yeah, so we've got those. So these are her relationship preferences so far, which I didn't really mess with these besides this one. So, I don't know. And she does have a degree in communications, which she's not really doing much with. And she doesn't really have any fame because like I said, I want to make it she's just really trying to break into the influencer sphere. And she's got a little bit of a following, but not much. So these are her skills. So she is almost at full media production, and she was a little bit of a party girl. So we have things like mixology, dancing, things like that. She has a high fitness thing, and she did go to school. So we have some programming and research and debate, not much, just a touch, and some weird things like Salvadorian culture. Because again, she took some classes, but maybe doesn't know a lot. She's very good at skiing. Maybe that's one of the things that she used to do with her family a lot, like her sisters and snowboarding and stuff like that. And she does have some acting as well, which I think would suit trying to do media production like that. I think that'd be pretty good. She has very little cooking and baking skills, but I think it's just enough to get her along, just something that you would pick up. I feel like she maybe grew up with some money because of her father, but I don't think that she has a lot of it now, and she's kind of on her own, and so she's kind of facing the real world for the first time. So she does have a job. She's working in customer support. I just gave her a little part-time job, just enough to get her by and pay the bills. And yeah, she's doing average in it, as you can see. And yeah, she has today off, so Thank goodness. So we're going to go ahead now that we have met her. And she doesn't have any boyfriend or girlfriend. Well, she's straight. She doesn't have any boyfriend or anything like that. Where is she going to go for a book? No, ma'am. Stay here. That's why I paused them. Look, she's mad that I stopped her. She's like, how dare you? So yeah, we're going to go ahead up to her apartment in just a bit. And we're going to decorate the living room / kitchen part of the hallway. So I'm going to meet you in just a bit. All right, so here we are in the apartment that we're going to be dealing with. This is just across from Georgie's apartment. And like I said, this is like her niece / cousin something or another. It's really her sister, like half sister or something like that. But that's what they say to kind of keep the family. Why is this off? Wait a minute. Why is this gone? What? There's like a fence missing here. Here too. Oh no, is this a glitch or something? Or maybe I just forgot to put them. I'm gonna have to do something about that later. But so really and truly it's her sister, but they say niece, cousin, whatever. Because kind of to save face. That's how this family is. Anyway, I have it on nighttime because I have so many lights in here that it's like glaring and you can't see what the wallpapers and stuff look like. So I'm going to turn that today, but these are the wallpapers that we're going to be dealing with. These are from the Pastel Pop kit. And that is definitely how I'm going to be doing this entire build with that in mind. Very influencer and honestly a little bit out of style now. I feel like this is still in style, but it's kind of like waning a bit. So yeah, I'm only going to be putting it like maybe up to here and you'll see why in a little bit. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do it maybe all the way down. We'll see. I'm just going to do it like that for now. And we'll kind of go from there and see what I want to do on the rest of it when we get there. Let's turn it to day and actually take some of these lights out because it's very, very bright in here. So the reason it's so bright is because I do have some stuff already picked out for her kitchen that I had to put down with the tool mod, or I couldn't really put, like, I can't take this away. It has to be like on a surface. So I have her kettle here. I have some tea that I had to manually place as well. This shelf that I'm putting across this window, I realized that you can actually see into the apartments right into their kitchen windows, which this is completely fine for her because that goes into her other aunt's apartment, which we haven't met yet, or her other sister's apartment, but we haven't met her yet. So, you know, that's fine. On top of the fridge, I do have this that came from high school years in this white swatch. And I just thought it was kind of influencerly looking, you know, some of these cute plants as well. And on this shelf, I've got some coffee from the debug menu. These towels size down that just kind of like go with the whole color scheme that I'm really wanting. And some lemons. I feel like everything in like the soap dispenser kind of is in these pastel colors. And it's very, you know, kind of pastel popish. Which I think she has it. She's really decorating everything in this apartment according to how she thinks it'll look online, which I think a lot of people do that now. Which I mean, she's a single 20-something-year-old woman, so why not, right? So what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead. Yep, I put those in. I'm going to put in the curtains first, which I'm using these white Desert Luxe curtains. And I'm going to be doing them kind of how I always do them, just as like maybe you could like pull them across, that kind of situation. Do I have move objects on? Yep, and I'm going to put deletion protection on too, just in case. And I mean, like you can see, look at all this stuff. It's like pastel pop everywhere. And I'm going to be putting these as well. So let's just go ahead and make sure we get these mounts on. There we go. I was looking for like what kind of curtains I should use because I want curtains on here. She does need some privacy like in the evenings and stuff. But with this style and what we've got in The Sims without any custom content, it's kind of hard to figure out what you want. I mean, this doesn't really go... These colors would sort of fit the bill, but not quite. They're not pastel, and it just looks a little bit childish because I think it's meant for like a kid's room. Yeah, so it was just very hard to choose. So it's these Desert Luxe ones again. And I was thinking, like, should I put something here? And I might actually put on some kind of blinds, but I would have to really like specialize them. I want like some bamboo blinds because that's what's like popular right now, but nothing really fits. So, and then if you size it down, it doesn't fit. Everything is just so big and long in this game. Yeah, like these. But see, I would really have to like rig them up special. Let me see if I could do something like that. Okay, this is how it turned out. It's a little bit wonky, but I mean, it's fine. And it does give her some privacy from like looking over into her sister aunt's house. So, I mean, that makes her sound inbred. I'm sorry. I really have some sympathy for Lacey, sort of, kind of. She is a little bit of a mean girl, like sometimes, or maybe she was at one point. But besides that, she's amending her ways. She's learning the real world now. And we really can't fault her because maybe that's the way she was raised, and she's learning now. Through customer service, she is learning now. So what I've done is I've got her television, and I would imagine a lot of this stuff she bought on her own, but also probably her sisters helped her with this as well. So I'm putting this up pretty high, this television. I'm doing it in the white. I feel like that just goes more with everything, but I'm doing this in the white because I feel like, or excuse me, I'm putting this up pretty high because I have this media table that is tiled. Again, I don't know how in style all of this is anymore because I feel like this was several years ago, like 2020, like that kind of situation. I think that's actually when this, maybe 2021, maybe this kit came out. But I feel like this is what she still thinks is in style, and so she's still doing this. And it's nothing against the style. I think this style is really cute too. Not for me personally, but I really do think this is really cute and fresh. And I love pastel colors anyway, believe it or not. So I like this style, but I just feel like maybe it's not quite on the cutting edge of style as she thinks it is. So anyway, I'm being really mean about Lacey, aren't I? I'm sorry. I really don't mean to. And I'm using this under the television, and that's partly why I wanted to kind of like put it higher up. Normally I'd put a TV like down here, but like where it defaults to, so it's not, you're not like cricking your neck up to watch the television. But I've also put down this little, I guess they're calling it a vivarium because it's like got crystals in it, but it's like a terrarium with crystals in it. I sized it down one with the bracket key, put some tissues in this kind of like greeny color, and that kind of goes throughout. I really like having this little green pop throughout too, and there's lots and lots of pastel purples and pinks in this build. I think it actually goes really well with the like silvery kind of gray toned floor, so I don't mind that at all. It kind of makes it go if you get my drift here. Again, I don't hate the gray flooring. I do. I think you can make it work. I think it's okay. What is oh, why is that connected? Oh, okay. So in that little alcove that I have in all of these, this odd little alcove, I'm putting in this to like hang up coats and stuff like that. And I wanted to put some of those LED strip lights in here. I feel like if anybody's going to have that in a colorful way, it's going to be this girl. So let me see what I would like to do as far as color. Should I do it like that or like that? I think the violet is the cutest one. And maybe what we'll do is we'll put it kind of like on all the sides just to kind of lighten it up like that. And we'll also do the violet because honestly, that would be cute. Should I do it in that or the crimson? No, I think the violet's the best. I mean, I could, there's like, this is the only thing in the game that has a color wheel, which is just insane to me, but whatever. And then also I'm bringing that stick-on wallpaper into this little alcove as well. I just thought that was a cute kind of place to put it, you know, why not? So we've got that. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the shoes in. I have some shoes that I had picked out, and I'm just gonna plop those in here. The shoe racks were just a little bit too big for in here. They just kind of like, sort of the same way that this little box rack is kind of cutting into the walls on the sides. That's how the shoe racks were doing, but it wasn't fitting well. So I'm just putting those down there. And then I put this cute little bunny on here. This is from Cottage Living, I would suspect. Yeah. And you can't really see his colors because he's glowing in fluorescent light. Well, not fluorescent, LED light. But he's rather cute. Across from there, I do have some shelving that I wanted to put in, but before that, I'm actually going to put in our couch and our chair, because I want to be able to have enough room for everything and set it up how I originally did. And this I got the My First Pet stuff, by the way. This is that little couch. I feel like this is really perfect because it's the colors that I want, but also like they have some really ugly colors. But this was just perfect. And I was like scouring and combing through the couches, and I was like, wait, that actually kind of is okay for this. And it's small enough. So that is what we are going to be using, as well as this high school years little, I guess, is it supposed to be like a blow up chair? Because it does have some metallicness, which I think I have seen that like somewhere where they have like really expensive blow up furniture now, but it's got like metal base on it. It just seems to me very impractical. As a 39 now year old woman, I don't know about that, but I mean, my 20-something self, my teenage self, why not, right? Why not? So adding onto the shelving area, I've got these other shelves that I've put on some little knickknacks. She's got her cute little collector's things around here. We've got the axolotl, we've got the freezer bunny, we've got the penguin and the llama, and some little like board games and stuff like that on here. I think I would like to add some of the LED strips behind the television too. I think that would be really cute. Let's do that. We'll go ahead and do that in the violet as well. Yeah, that is what we're looking for. That's the ticket. And maybe what I'll do is kind of like turn that down slightly so it's not at 100%, so it's not blasting our eyeballs off when we sit down to watch a movie or a drama. By the way, are you guys watching any K-dramas? Because I am. I am watching on Netflix that Miss Day and Night, I think it is. I don't know. But it's got the girl from A-Pink, which if you know, you know. And it's really, really cute. It is cute. I like it. I always like her as an actress. So anything she's in, I will watch. But yeah, drop in the comments if you have any other recommendations for K-dramas, because after this is over, because I'm like more than halfway through, I want to watch some more. So do you have any ones that you're watching right now? I don't have, like, I wanted to watch that one that was on like the Viki or whatever, but I don't have that subscription to that anymore. So I think I'm gonna do that one with the orange because it kind of matches in with the strawberries and stuff. I think that's cute. But maybe if it's like good enough, maybe I'll get a subscription to it. I did have a subscription for it for like temporarily back in like 2020 or something for, what was that one called? It's like based off the webtoon True Beauty. Yep, like that one a lot too. I mean, it was very floofy, frilly, whatever, but I thought it was cute. So I'm putting in this mirror as well. This is from Get Famous, I believe. Yeah, that's the Get Famous mirror. And I think I want to maybe change the light. Can I? Can I? No, you can't change it on here, I don't think. Can you? Yeah, you can. Okay. So I should change it to the violet like everything else. I think that's pretty cute. On here, I don't really think I have anything. Let me double check. No, I don't have anything directly on here, but I do have some bags that I wanted to put by the door. Just some like shopping bags and, you know, things like that for the way out. So I feel like this is a really cute little drop-off place for keys and grocery bags and things like that you're going to need. Or like if you're going to work the next day, you got your work bag out here or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cute to have. And a little place to check your makeup, your outfit, whatever, as you kind of go out of the door. Again, I'm sorry, this is so hard to see with this little tight, little narrow place. I guess it's called a hallway. Oh yeah, I had this guy too, this little nesting box. And this is in yellow, by the way, if you can't tell because of the lighting, but this is the yellow and white swatch from Dream Home Decorator. I am putting this cute little, it's for kids, but I think it's really cute. Like I would have this when I was like in my 20s or even my 30s now, I would have this. It's very cute. When I first saw this, when they like were talking about, what was this one called? Growing Together? Yeah. I like saw that and I was like, oh, that is the cutest. That's so cute. So I'm having that. I feel like it kind of goes with her decor. So yeah, I think that's adorable. So for the rug, I do have this pastel pop, the green and pink checker board. I just thought that was really cute. It kind of goes with everything in here. It does bring in some of that green, which I think is really nice because we're going to have that all throughout. But yeah, I think that is very cute. I wish that this pillow was green and not blue, but I'm going to overlook it for now. Oh, you know, I could do, oh, where are those pillows? Okay, what if I did that? You know, and just kind of cover that up. I think that's a bit nicer. And it is cutting in here. I don't care. You can't see it anymore. It's not quite the right green. It's not quite like a pastel. It's more like a sagey green, but it'll do for now. Like, it's not like a neon or like a pastel green, but that's fine. I think that's just a little bit better, and it fits my coordination a little bit more. So we are going to be wrapping it up soon, but we do have a few more things in here. You have this from the high school years pack. I mean, I feel like this is so quintessentially this particular design choices coffee table, you know? I want to make sure they can actually get in here. So let me turn off move objects temporarily. There we go. Yeah, they'll be able to get in there. And I did put in this from the clutter kit, the bathroom clutter kit, this candle, just the clear candle there. And I felt like this was a little bit blank here. So what I'm doing is, well, let me put this somewhere first so that I can actually turn on move objects. I'm putting this cork board. I thought this would be really cute for her to put like, you know, some kind of little things on. I think it's supposed to be for postcards and stuff for like pen pals, which would be actually really cute. Maybe if she gets fan mail or something like that or whatever from her subscribers, viewers, maybe she can like post those up, like cards or little gifts or letters or whatever. So yeah, moving on to the kitchen, I am putting this little guy. He's so cute, little hedgehog. He's in the purple swatch, and I really like that this has the different colors, like the different colored flowers, I should say. Because there's like, if you don't know, there are so many different little animals, and I almost went with Piggy, but there's also Puppy, and he's in different colors. There's Piggy in different colors, and then there's Hedgehog in different colors. But in the different colors, they just have like the regular plant, which looks like a pilea, I forgot what it is, or they have like flowers, which is really, really cute. So I think they went off on these swatches, you know. I think this is from high school years. No, this is actually from Blooming Rooms. So, yeah. You know, it's not often that I'm like, oh, Blooming Rooms, you know, but honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I don't think there's too many bad things. I do use a lot of the same ones over and over. Like, I don't really use this orange bush a lot. Even though I think it's really cool, I don't really use this too often. It's very specific because of that like metallic base. I do love the jade plant, but I don't really love the metallic base. I've used this a lot, which I'll probably be using this in the apartment somewhere too. I haven't really used this either. It's very big and kind of odd looking, like just, I don't know. But I do use this one. I have used this one, believe it or not, and this one quite often too, which I actually might use this one outside, so we'll see. And of course, I've always used this one. This one is like the go-to. Anyway, off on that tangent I went, and back off of it I am going. Last thing I have on the shelf was just some really pretty pastel colored mugs, and these are from that clutter kit, I believe. These just go so well with the decor style, the little strawberries, the like purple with the white daisies, the kitty. Yeah, it's perfect. And again, I put these are just the base game towels, and I just sized them down to be like kitchen towels. And this is also from the debug menu, this coffee bag. So I don't think they throw these away. I put these in like a lot of my builds. I haven't seen them throw them away. And then I also just have this like unicorn pastel looking version of this soap dispenser. I really wanted to put in some kind of cute rug, but I couldn't find anything that really fit because everything is kind of too big, or it's like too fluffy and fuzzy, like sheepskinish, and it just didn't seem like it would go well in a kitchen. Even if you don't cook very often, that just doesn't seem like, if you're gonna be making coffee or anything that's gonna spill, even ice cream, vegetarian ice cream, I guess, which I guess most ice cream is vegetarian because it's got milk in it, but no meat. So yeah, there you go. But this was what we're going to be using. I think it's the right colors. And this one is from Backyard Stuff. Isn't that Backyard? Yeah, that's Backyard. That's a Backyard Stuff pack. That was our, well, not our first one, but it was one of the first. And you know what? I do find myself like very specifically using some of those things in very specific ways that I don't really, like, I never really thought I'd be using. Like, I didn't think about using this. If I thought about, okay, an influencer's apartment, this is probably not the first rug I would think of, but it kind of goes, you know? So the last big thing that I've got in here is her table and chairs, which I really was kind of struggling on this because it's such a tight space, but I ended up going with this table. This is the bar height table from Tiny Living. Okay, I was going to say that because I didn't, I thought it was from Dream Home Decorator, but it's actually from Tiny Living, so that's why I hesitated so much. But I'm using that bar height table with the glass. I do think glass is very, very trendy right now, like glass tables again, which honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not really fond of, because first of all, they get dirty easily. If you're going to be using them, they get dirty easily. They look terrible with fingerprints and stuff like that. And I just feel like they're so precarious. I don't want them to just like break everywhere. I don't know. I'm not like super rough on my tables, but I just feel like just the slightest thing and it's just gonna shatter and it's gonna be terrible. But I'm gonna stick with that because we do have this glass table in here too. And then I'm just using these. These are from the high school pack. And I just thought they were a fun pattern. And I think that's something that she would like. It is very social media-ish to me. So, so yeah, that's what we're gonna be using. And instead of having this, I'm gonna be putting a different light. So I'm using this light, and this I did size up with the bracket key once, and I'm gonna have to actually put on Move Objects for this. This one is from Dream Home Decorator, and I feel like it's pretty perfect in here. I was kind of debating on like what I should do, and I feel like it's at an okay height. It's a little bit shorter than I would probably want, but it's fine. Like I think it kind of goes in here. You could still see over it, like, you know, to see who is sitting in front of you. I think it's okay. And it honestly, being so big and kind of low, gives it just a little bit of separation from the kitchen. I do think I would like to put maybe a kitchen light in here, just like above the sink, because I don't want to overdo it with the light, but I do feel like it needs a little bit of something there. The very last thing in the kitchen is just this little knife block strip, I guess, not a block, strip. I just wanted to put this here. It has that green pop in there, so I thought that was pretty nice. So that is all done. So let's go take a little bit of a tour here. All right, so when we first walk in, I have made a few changes in this little main area, which I'll have to change this up because that's like going into the ceiling, which is strange. Anyway, so this is like the little entryway. We have some bags. I did put on a little phone and keys for her and a little Dieffenbachia plant. But we do have, just our little area here with knickknacks, games, books, storage area, which you would need in a really small apartment like this. Over here, I did cover this up. This is the little closet. I also put in like maybe some of her cleaning supplies as well as a mirror. I just thought that would be nice to have because when you do put on your coat, you would need like a full-length mirror. I also put this little green rug down for the shoes. I thought that would be nice to have. I'm just thinking about practicality here. And yes, you want it to look nice. And I think that's very decorated. But, you know, I guess maybe I'm a mom now. And I'm like, well, you need things to be able to work. Since they do have working laundry downstairs, I did want to put some kind of laundry stuff. And you'll need to clean, so we have that. And we still have this really cute aesthetic bunny up here too. So, you know, it all works out. Going into the living area, I do have very, very cute, very demure little living room here. I think it's really adorable. I think it's cute. I would live here in my 20s for sure. And a little dining area and kitchen. She's living on her own for the first time. She doesn't have a lot. And I also think she's just trying to be very aesthetic and minimalist, you know? So she's got everything she needs. I think it's really cute. I'm really liking this. I feel like I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go in, but leaning in on that pastel pop kit really helped. So I think that's really cute. And I think it's kind of giving me a little bit of an idea of where to go for the rest of this apartment, because I think I would like to give her her own, like, the second bedroom in this apartment will be definitely like her office. So we will have, get out of tour mode here. We will have her bedroom, probably, I'm gonna do it over here, I think, and then her office over here with like the smaller room. So I wanna give her a double bed for sure. But we'll be working on that next time. And also the bathroom. I think I wanna make that really, really cute. We'll see. I don't wanna do like how we did with Georgie's bathroom, where we kind of made like custom fixtures and stuff. I think they love her, but not to that extent where they're like, well, you know, you gotta kind of keep in with what we already have. Maybe she could paint or put up some like stick wallpaper or something like that. But yeah, I don't think she's gonna be able to do a pink tub or anything like Georgie's. Let me go ahead and fix this while I'm here. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better, actually. I just had to put it down a little bit. It's still cutting in a little slight bit at the top, but it's much better than it was. Again, it's The Sims 4, so there's going to be some wonk somewhere. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Tell me what you guys think. Are you liking this? I feel like this is Georgie, but like modern, like contemporary Georgie. I think it's cute. I like it a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye!